Okay, now we're going to get into the technique portion of the video. What we're going to be doing now is blitzing technique number 1. We have 4 levels in Aiki combat, and each level has four blitzing techniques. This is blitz technique number 1, and it is against a right jab while you're in a right lead. Okay? Okay, what I'm doing there, go ahead and throw your jab, is I'm doing this scissor blocking, grabbing, pushing, choking him out, front knee kick to the thigh. The left leg steps out to 11 o'clock, and I bang a right elbow, horizontal elbow to the guy's face. Okay? I come in and I do a round knee kick. So I've used both my knees that I use in the basic level in this first technique. Then I step forward, pushing him so he'll lose his balance. Taking a step forward here, downward elbow with the left elbow. Keeping my right hand on him so I can feel what he's trying to do to me. Okay? Yeah. Parry, right to the shoulder, hit, shuffle in, pull him down into the knee. Step forward, elbow, holding on at all times. Round knee kick. Step forward, pushing him so he's losing his balance. And a downward elbow. You want to shuffle in and suffocate the guy. Choke him out, grab both shoulders, pull as you bang him into the thigh with a knee. Step forward, elbow strikes. I have him off balance here. Push, knee, push, elbow. Everything that I do, I'm pushing him, hitting him at all the time. Okay? One last time. Parry, hit. Parry, hit while I'm shuffling him in. Push, pull, grab, knee, elbow, push, knee, push, downward elbow. Okay, the second technique that we're going to go over is called blitzing technique number 2, and it's against a jab as well. It starts out basically the same, outside and a scissor block, but it's an inside scissor block. Okay, now what we're doing there, parrying the hand to the shoulder. That's all you ever want to do it. Parry any farther than that, you're overdoing it. Backhand to the bicep, elbow to the bicep, taking the hand down to your center. You always take your opponent's handle down to your center. Handle is either arm, head, both legs. They're all handles. You always want to try to grab a handle to unbalance the guy to get to his center, to destroy it, take him down, destroy him, get him under control. Okay, then it comes right off the elbow, vertical elbow to the bicep, straight to a knife hand, strike to the neck. Now turn your hips, and with both hands, this one pulling on the neck, this one pulling on the hand, you pull him into a front knee kick. Front leg, front knee kick. You step the foot down, right hand on the back of the neck, grabbing the hair, downward elbow to the base of the neck. Okay, one more time. Parry, hit, elbow, take down to center, knife hand strike, pull both hands to the knee, step out, downward elbow to the base of the neck. So the third technique that we're going to do is another blitzing technique. There's 4 of them. This is the third one. We're going to be doing this against a right cross. Okay? Okay, now what we're doing there is what we call a double slash block. Okay, start slow. We're parrying here and we're slashing with this at the same time down on top of the radial nerve in this angle. Takes him down. Grab that arm and elbow strike, horizontal elbow strike to the face. Okay, push, knee. Step forward, downward elbow to the spine. Same time, down to his triangulation point. Elbow, push, knee, push, elbow. Always keeping him off balance while we're striking him. Okay, the fourth blitzing technique that we're going to do is against a right front kick. Okay? Okay, now what we're doing there, what we call a scoop block. Lay back and then come forward with your body as you're scooping him, which should get him behind you. Grab his shoulders, push forward, pull. Left knee to the spine. That foot sets out. This foot, called a shin kick, stomp kick. Okay? Stomping down on the leg, keeping that leg pinned to the ground as you're doing this technique. This hand comes here. If the guy has hair, that's perfect. Pull him to the side and a downward elbow to the bottom there. There's a nice little pressure point there. If you have a guy that's bald-headed, you can palm strike the head with this hand and then come down with the elbow. We'll make the guy go. Okay? Back and then in. I rock back and then my whole body weight comes in as I do the scoop. I'm making sure I'm got my distance from the kick. Push, hit and push, pull into a knee. Head down, stomp kick, grab the head, turn sideways, and a downward elbow below the ear. Okay, the next technique we're going to technique number 5 for the second level. Okay, and it's going to be against the jab. Okay. What we're doing there is the inside scissor block, hitting the bicep, taking it down to the belt, trap, coming up and hitting. You're knocking this hand down and hitting with the diagonal up elbow. Push, knee, elbow, grab, step out, inside kick to the leg. This way. Side scissor in the bicep. Knock it down, trapping this arm. Elbow, diagonal up elbow. It wraps and pushes. Rear knee, downward elbow, having a hold of the hair with this hand, stepping out, and side kick to the knee. Next time. Okay, this is number 6, and we're going to be doing it against a left jab while you're in a right lead. And basically what this technique is teaching you is that you can be in the same lead and basically do the same exact technique with in different leads. The guy don't have to be in a right lead, so you don't have to switch. You can stay in your strong lead if you want. Inside scissor, grab the shoulder, pull him into an elbow. Wrap, push, rear knee, downward elbow, grab the head, side kick to the leg. Parry just to the shoulder. You don't want to do this. Don't ever slap the hand away. Move your head, hit, and 2 knuckles, the bicep, pull them into that elbow, push, knee, elbow, side kick. The next technique that we're going to do is number 7, and this is done against a right hook punch. Okay, now what we're doing there, okay, moving off the line, doing a stop hit, hand comes around and hits up underneath the arm, taking the arm, coming down and grabbing the shoulder, side kick to the back of the knee, compressing it to the ground. This hand grabs the hair, palm strike to the head would be good if somebody don't have long hair, and a downward elbow strike right below the ear, whether there's a nice little pressure point right there or to the neck. Okay? Move off the line. Hit. Kick. The next technique we're going to do is blitzing technique number 8. This is against a left front kick while you're in a right lead. Okay, what we're doing there is a little bit differently. This is one that we're not going to be holding on to the opponent. We're just destroying major parts of the body here. Okay, the first thing you want to do is you want a quick front snap kick before he gets his balance. This hand, your guard hand, traps this arm, When you kick a guy in the groin, he's going to be bending over. You're going to lift him right back up with a vertical elbow right up under the chin. Step out and a side kick to the knee or thigh, according on the situation you're in. Okay? Number two, and this is number two. This is again while you're in a right lead. Basically what we're doing here is we're blending. You remember who bud? Here we go. This is who bud in a combat form, in a blitzing technique. Here's your outside scissor block, then I trap, and then I throw a vertical elbow. It comes out and I push and pull him into a knee. In street combat, you'll probably want to pull him into a knee to the face. In training, we go to the chest and body for safety purposes. Okay, then you're going to step your foot out, downward elbow to the back of the neck. That same hand will grab the neck. We'll come up and do a left side kick to his left or his right leg. Okay? Outside scissor to trap the elbow. Push, pull into the knee. Step down, elbow, left side kick. And just like I explained before, it's according on what this person's done, how much you do. You don't have to do the technique in this order, any kind of order, and the side kick can be to the high part of the thigh. You're probably not going to do as much damage. You're not going to do as much damage as you would right on top of the knee where I'm aiming right now. Okay? You go right there. Okay? You're just going to give him one major frog doing that, and if everything else fails, that's surely going to end the fight. People just don't like being kicked in the leg. Okay? Three for a level is going to be against a hook punch, a right hook punch. Okay? Okay, now if you notice there, it's sort of, the ending is exactly like the last one. But basically what you're doing is you're hitting them with a different style punch, stepping in with the hammer fist to the side of the head, chop blocking the arm. Then we go into an elbow blitz. We got a horizontal elbow. Then we got the vertical elbow. And when you're doing the vertical elbow, you want to grab onto him so he don't get away from you. Then you do your push, pull into the knee. Same thing. This will go to the face. Stepping out, there's your downward elbow and your right or left side kick to the right leg. Okay? One more time. Here, you'll see the strike a little better. Right below the ear, hammer fist. And comes off this block right here, just comes off in horizontal elbow right to the jaw. And you grab onto the punching arm with this hand and pull him into that vertical elbow. Then this hand just wraps and push, pull, downward elbow. Left side kick to the right knee. Okay? One last time. Okay, the number 4 or number 12, whichever way you want to look at it, is against the hook punch as well. In this, we're going to introduce a new handle that we're going to be grabbing and controlling, as you'll see. And we're also going to be introducing the camming block against a live hook punch. Okay? Okay, now what we're doing there, pretty hook, slow, just follow through with it. You're not stopping this arm, you're letting it go over your head, and then this hand's coming under and pushing it up too. It chops down and then it comes up, and this is a palm strike to the chin while you grab the head or the hair. You grab the head, then you pivot your left leg or rear leg 90 degrees and drop straight down to that knee, which should have the attacker's head right on your hip. Controlling him, a downward elbow to the face, right at the bottom of the nose. Okay? It just flows. It's not, we're not doing this one on this one. We're not stopping it. We're just letting it fall, go on through. Okay? Again. Here, crack, hit. A palm strike. Pivot. Down. The head, neck area is the best handle on the body. People can resist arms and legs, but you're not going to find anybody that will want to resist the head handle. Okay, let's go this side with it. Okay, now when you get good with this can be a drill too. I like to use it, is you want the guy to try to hit you in the head. Once you get good with this, not when you first learn it, because you will then probably get smackered, but that's the only way that you're going to really learn the flow of this block. You can first have people just come in, try to slap you right upside the head, or wear some gloves or something, whatever is necessary. Want to put a punch fast? It just goes right over. Basically, you're just redirecting it or camming that block away. In fast. Okay? The thing of it is, you just go ahead again. Okay? You just don't want to freak out when the guy throws a punch. All you're doing is this movement. It's like this. Okay? Making sure this hand comes up over the head and this one goes around. Okay? Again, one more time. You're on the safe side, you got him off balance and everything. His hand just comes and slides off, comes off the arm, bam, you hit with the palm strike. Around, down, and a downward elbow. Now when you get to this position, if you was to use this fighting technique, that is what you would want to do until the attacker stops. And you're in a safe predicament. Last time, slow. Here. Hit. Grab. Hair's the best thing. Okay, grab in here. You want to grab here after you do the palm strike. Knock it in that way, and then just continue that spin and drop, which will give him a pretty good little whiplash right there. And then the downward elbow. Like I said, one of the best places, you got a good pressure point right below the nose. Smash it right into it. Okay? Number 6, now we're getting to the hook punches. It's the right hook. The beginning of this technique is like a new blitzing technique. It's a stop hit of sorts. The grappling technique that we're going to use is like a wrapping serpent leg technique. Okay? Or a leg block takedown. Okay, and what we're doing there is here, making sure that You hit him with a headbutt, same time you block. Basically keep it down, and then come right off the arm to a vertical elbow. And this arm comes back down, you lean forward on him, making him lose his weight. You wrap the leg around, scoot it back just a little bit, dropping your knee to the groin as he hits the ground. Okay? Making sure you don't go like this, then that. Making sure that you do everything at the same time. Bang. He runs into the head. There's your elbow. Hit. Sweep. Dropping the knee to the groin. Trying to hold on to the arm if possible so you can continue your tackle grappling on the ground. Now let's go this way. Butt. Elbow. Now, hook, making sure the foot is on the ground. It's better to get it on the ground first, because the lower you sweep, the easier it is. Dropping the knee to the groin as he hits the ground. While your body weight hitting him while he hits the ground. Last time. Headbutt. Elbow. Drop. See right here. Punch, palm strike, follow up, grappling. You choose. The base of the technique is right there for you. All right, the next and third technique that we're going to go over, the entrance of the blitzing technique is identical as this number 2. Just the technique is going to get a little harder. Now we're combining Cobra and Tiger together. Cobra being a figure 4 arm lock, Tiger being a hip throw. So basically this is what you want to do in 4th level. Not only are you blending the blitzing techniques with it, but you're blending locks and throws together. That's what makes it, okay? This is also against the right jab. What we're doing there first is we're doing an outside scissor, hyperextending or breaking the elbow. Then we're coming in as we're doing the figure 4, using our circular motion, pulling him in tight, making sure your center is lower than his. Turn, drop your right knee on the ribs, and then pull straight up for pain, keeping the lock that you started with. Coming in, around, lock, turn, pull for pain. One more time this way. The footwork in this is very critical. You have to go into a center and then spin out in a small circle. So watch very careful on the footwork as we go this way. We go in to our attacker, pushing it in, spinning, getting the center lower, throw, and lock. Last time. All right, the second technique that we're going to go over is basically the same thing. It's another blitzing technique. It's the beginning of blitzing technique, but the grappling technique we're going to use at this time is the forward leg reap or forward sickle. Got your straight arm shoulder. Okay, now what we're doing here is we're doing the outside scissor block again. Then we're hyperextending or breaking the elbow. That's your choice. Pull it down, forward leg reap, dropping your knee right into the shoulder. Okay? This way. Making sure this arm is as high as you can get it, straight up as you can get it for better control. Again, just burying the arm to the outside shoulder, hitting, coming forward and banging the arm. Reap. As you reap, you're doing this with your arm. Okay, the fourth technique that we're going to go over, it's also against the right jab, but now we're going on the inside or the hot side. The grappling technique that we're going to use is like a three-part thing. Basically, we've got the technique taking the person to the ground, and then we got like an A and B of finishing ground techniques that you need to practice during this technique. First, I'm going to go over the head turn throw itself, primarily with the blitzing technique, and then we'll add the two ground locking techniques. Okay? Okay, what we're doing there is inside scissor, banging the bicep, and then your hands just switch as you chop the neck, pulling your attacker down into a knee. Of course, this would be to the face on the streets. Just go to the body for safety purposes as usual. Then you're pushing the head through as you lift the arm. As it hits the ground, dropping your right knee into the ribs. This is called the head turn throw. Parry, hit, switch chop, knee. Put the foot down, raise, push, drop. Keeping a hold of the arm at all times. Okay, let's go this way. Okay, now that you have a pretty good idea of the head turn throw, now we're going to get into the ground locking. We got cross body arm bar and a neck stock arm bar that we want you to practice with this one as well as other ones. But this one is your first one you want to practice these with. As you drop the knee, you kick this leg forward and fall backwards. Now this arm in an angle this way, instead of going up your crotch, it's in this hip crease, and you squeeze it together with this knee. The thumb must be up. Basically, you're going to use this leg here to bridge as you pull down the arm, to break the arm. One more time this way. Let's go this way once or twice. Drop the knee, grab the hand, step across, fall down. Now you want to make sure you're real close. You want to make sure the elbow is right in the hip crease. The elbow cannot be down here. You won't get the proper leverage. Bridge and pull. Okay, the next one is sort of like that, but we call it the neck stock arm bar. And we'll do it from this angle a couple times and once from that one. Parry, hit, chop, pull the knee, drop the foot, down. Now here, you're coming over, you're stomping the face, hooking your foot, your right foot up under his neck, then turning your body to where you almost face him. You already have an arm bar on him now, right here. Okay? Basically what I want you to do is fall back on your right side. In this manner. The thumb still should be up. There's my toes. And I'm pushing forward on the neck as I push down on the arm for pain and breaking. Okay? That part, you have to be facing him in this fashion. You can't be facing this way. Because remember the principle of the arm bar. Your arm has to be even or above the shoulder line. While sideways, lock and push. Okay, let's go this direction. Stomp. Stomp right on the face. Putting that foot up underneath the head just like this and turn. You already have a lock on him. Grabbing the hand, fall on your right side, this leg pushing over, push toward the head, push the arm down. Thumb facing up. Okay? Okay, the next one, number 6, now we're getting to the hook punches. It's the right hook. The beginning of this technique is like a new blitzing technique. It's a stop hit of sorts. The grappling technique that we're going to use is like a wrapping serpent leg technique. Okay? Or a leg block takedown. Okay, and what we're doing there is here, making sure that you hit him with a headbutt same time you block. Basically keep it down and then come right off the arm to a vertical elbow. And this arm comes back down, you lean forward on him, making him lose his weight. You wrap the leg around, scoot it back just a little bit, dropping your knee to the groin as he hits the ground. Okay? Making sure you don't go like this, then that. Making sure that you do everything at the same time. Bang. He runs into the head. There's your elbow. Hit. Sweep. Dropping the knee to the groin. Trying to hold on to the arm if possible so you can continue to tackle grappling on the ground. Now let's go this way. Butt. Elbow. Yeah. Hook, making sure that foot is on the ground. It's better to get it on the ground first, because the lower you sweep, the easier it is. Dropping the knee to the groin as he hits the ground. Hold your body weight, hitting him while he hits the ground. Last time. Headbutt. Elbow. Drop. See right here. Punch, palm strike, follow up, grappling. You choose. The base of the technique is right there for you. Okay, the next technique, number 7, is against the hook punch as well. This time we're using a stop hit and moving block, and we're using the grappling technique soldier, or kansetsu waza. Okay. A little slower. Do your stop hit, punch, and it comes underneath, pushing. You grab the arm, kick your left leg out, drop down. You can also put your arm underneath. Grab your shoulder, and all you have to do is this for pain or breaking. The idea of it is drop your body weight, make sure your body weight is close, your center is close to your attacker. Moving off the line just a little bit, let him right into the punch. Comes in here to here, 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 here. Okay, making sure your legs are spread apart a little bit. Notice my center is on top of him. It'll be almost impossible for him to get out of this once you have it locked on without breaking his arm. Go this way. Now here, keep the leg out and drop. Once you got the arm here, wrap it and lean into propane. Now this same technique, as far as the stop hit's concerned, you can practice several different types. You can practice the headbutt again. You can practice an elbow. You can practice a palm strike. You can practice a finger jab. All these techniques, web hand to the throat, all of them will do. I'm just using the punch. I'm running the punch, dead arm block, move it, grab. Take the ball down and lock. All right, the fifth technique, we're also going against the right jab, but we're going on the inside again. And the grappling technique is a choke, guillotine. It's one of my favorite chokes. Very simple, easy to get into. You almost, a lot of times in combat, don't even have to try to get into it. Your attacker almost does it for you. If you know how to properly do it, then you should do okay with this technique, okay? Okay. Now go through this very slowly. Punch slow, keep your distance. Okay. As it comes into punch, moving your head, you're hitting. This is a good fighter. So we got to trap this arm. Then we're just camming off this arm, bang, with a diagonal up elbow to the head. Then this head slaps and knocks him off balance to the back of the neck. You pull him into a rear knee. Stepping down, using the body for a base. This hand slides in close. You go palm to palm. I'll show this better on the other side when we go to here. And then basically you just pull forward with your wrist action. Making sure you do this. Okay? And you pull. Okay, one more time this way. Parry, hit, trap. Going right into the elbow. Hit and grab, knocking him off balance. Pulling him into a knee. Taking the step back with that same leg, pulling him forward, sliding the hand in close, palm to palm, wrist action. There you go. Now the guillotine, the way I do it, and most, is a little different. If you get him in this fashion, it's fine, but the choke takes a little longer to apply. The guy has a chance to fight. If you use your body as a base, right here, he has no place to go with the choke. Instead of here, we want it right in front of the body. Okay, let's go this side. Okay. Palm to palm. And choke. Get in a good wide stance. That is your first part of your technique. Hit. Knee. Step back. Grab. Choke. Do these very slowly. They're very dangerous. One last time. Okay, but there's your elbow. Pushing. Pull. Step back. You should be sliding that hand in. Grab. Pull. That is your technique.